Hello, today I'd like to talk about a few stereotypes in rowing. As you can see by my lovely t-shirt, I am a rower of the United States of America. I do not actually row for the USA though. Just your average college rower. As a rower, I always get those questions where I just look at the person and I'm just like, really? You just asked me that? Did you even think about the question before you asked? Because I don't know. So at the top of the list, number one question is, oh my gosh, you're a rower. Your arms must be so strong. Yes, my arms are so big. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. If I try really hard, I can get my hand all the way around my biceps. So big and strong. As a matter of fact, your arms do very little work when rowing. Your legs actually do most of the work. Another thing that people say is, oh, I totally want to be that person that sits in the back and yells, row. Are you 5 foot nothing and weigh less than 100 pounds? Because if you're not, I don't want to be moving your fat ass through the water. And another thing, that little person who sits in the back actually very rarely ever says row, which that may seem surprising because it is rowing, and most of TV shows portray the person saying, row, really loudly. Most of the time they're just shouting numbers though, or telling you you're doing something wrong. Like, I can see that my blade is not going in the water at the same time as the person in front of me because they are in front of me and I can see that. When people ask me about the little person who sits in the back of the boat and screams row, I tell them, yes, they are called our coxswain. Did you just say cox? Why yes, rowers are all perverted little bitches. We like our coxes. We use the word cox in just about all of our sentences. My cox was being such a bitch. Would you mind coxing the boat out this morning? Ugh, the coxswain does none of the work and they just sit there and scream at me. Like, bitch, what did I ever do to you to deserve this kind of treatment? But people are always like, oh my gosh, you say coxswain? Like, yes, it's an average vocabulary word in my daily use of language. Like, why do you find that so perverted? Well, 'cause you said the word cox. Another thing that usually happens is I say, well, yes, I am a rower. And then someone goes, oh, you're a rower? I use the rowing machines at the gym. It's so easy. You find that easy? Man, that shit puts me on my ass. Like, I feel like I get hit by a bus every time I get off the rowing machine. So if you find that shit easy, well, then you must be a damn good rower, so you might as well just hop in our boat and row us to victory. Another thing, if you think you're such a hot shot and know, oh yeah, like, I know how to row, well, you should learn the proper term of the rowing machines. The rowing ergometer. Erg for short. No, the ergs were seriously invented by the devil, made in hell for fun and torture, and I wish they would all burn, and then we could just throw them off a cliff, because I want to cry every time I see one. Another common question that I get about rowing is, oh, is rowing hard? No, it's a cakewalk. I love it. It's so easy. You know, it's like walking on clouds in dreamland every time. Man, it just fulfills me so much. Yeah, it's so easy that, you know, in the middle of that 2K when I'm literally trying to hold down the vomit and I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's a piece of cake, you know, or whatever. Another question I get is, are your hands really gross? Why yes, you got that stereotype right. My hands are always gross. I will not be sharing the state of my hands with you all today. When people ask me how I am able to row through the pain, I'm just thinking personally, I like to ignore my problems until they go away. My personal favorite is when I come to the gym to do my workout and I've already been there for like 10 minutes and some person comes and sits down on the erg next to me and they set the fan strength all the way up to 10 and then they pull, and they pull, and they pull for like 2 minutes and then they get off all out of breath. I'm still over here doing my workout, and I'm just looking over there like, was that fun? Did you have a good time? Good, good, I'm glad, okay. I mean, because I still have another half hour on my piece, and you were there for literally like 2 minutes. Like, I applaud your effort, valiant sir. Yes, I know I am super judgmental when it comes to rowing and when people ask me questions. Sorry. I can't help it. I mean, really, I just like giving people a hard time. Anyways, thanks for watching my video about rowing stereotypes.